Hi, in today's session we will be seeing about Python data types. So first we will see about number data type, then sequence data type, then we will be seeing sets, then none data type and mapping, that is dictionary data type. So first we will move on to number data type. In number data type, if you say it as number, you can say it as integer value, float value, complex value. Okay. So three main number data types are integer, float and complex. In integer, you have one more subtype which is Boolean data type. Boolean will denote either 0 or 1. That is why it is under integer. If it is 0 or 1, we are denoting true or false. Okay. So we have mainly integer type, float type, complex type, then Boolean type. So first we will see the number type. Let us take, this is the assignment, this is an expression. Num1 is a variable equal to 10. So this is an integer number I have assigned. So by default, this particular identifier or the variable, both are same, will take it as integer because we don't have any decimal places or it is not enclosed in quotation. So you are just denoting this as an integer. Now we are printing that data type. So print type. So here you can see a new value, new keyword which is called as type. This type denotes what type you have printed. Automatically it will take which type. Okay. Here F, you are having an apostrophe, single apostrophe, means this is a format string. If it is enclosed in curly braces, okay, curly braces, you can denote whatever value you want, exactly it will print. So this is the standard way of using the formatted string. F within single quotes, okay, you have to close that one. This is the opening quotes and this is the closing quotes. Then you will have an open curly parenthesis, then closing curly parenthesis. You can say type num1. So it will denote which type. So in Python, each and every variable or identifier is denoted as an object. Okay. Object is, this is purely an object oriented programming language. So this will give the output as integer. Then you will print the num1 and num1 as 10. Next, this is for integer. Hope you have understood. Because we have assigned 10, it is printing 10. Next one, let us run and see this one. So when you run, first what it is coming? Class int. This is the data type and this is the value for 10. Next we will move on to flag. Flag equal, this is for Boolean, okay, flag equal to true. Flag equal to true or false. So this is the keyword, okay. So by default, if you cannot give small t, it will not take. If you have to give capital T, and for false it is capital F A L S C. So this is false. So if you print this one, type flag, so it is giving class Boolean because each and every item is treated as an object. That is why it is mentioning it is a class data type Boolean, class data type integer. Okay. So it is printed as true here and print. Next one, num2 equal to 10.08. So this is a floating point number. We are getting class float 10.08. Next one is a complex value 3 plus 4j. This is a complex number we are denoting in a mathematical way. So you can print that one. So 3 plus 4j. So the data type here mentioned is by default, when you give value itself, it will take what data type it is. So it is typing it as a class complex. Next we will move on. Hope you have understood what is number data type. In number data type, we have integer, Boolean, float and complex. Next one we will move on to sequence. In sequence is what? A set of characters. So what is a string? String is a collection of characters. In list also we will be having some collection of items. Tuples also will be having a collection of items. There is a difference between list and tuples. First we will take string. This is the first sequence data type. I am giving a value as birthday party and I am assigning to a variable. So this will take this as a program name is a type. Which type it will be? String type. So class string will be coming and I am printing. Next one, I am taking a list object. Mark list equal to, this is the square bracket. List is also always mentioned in square bracket and each item is separated by a comma. So I told here that list is mutable. Mutable means once you have defined a list. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So mark list of a class can be 5 members are there. You can have more students also, late admission will be there. You can add later on marks to those students. So this mark list is a list data type. Okay. So it is in square bracket. You can later on alter that list. That is why it is called as mutable data type. Only list and dictionary is mutable data type. Rest all the data type is immutable. Just keep in mind list and dictionary. Dictionary I will be telling you in this session itself. Only these two data types are mutable. Mutable means changes are allowed to the particular list. So here how you can do the changes? So I can use this mark list dot insert. If you press dot itself, you will get a list of, you can append or insert. In rest of the list in tuples or in other tuples or sets all, we will not get this insert and append all. Only in list you are getting this insert and append. So you can insert, this is the index value. So 99, after 99, this is a 0th index. After 99, I want to insert 44 in this list. So this list will become of 6 elements. Now it is only 5. Then we can see what is printed here. This is about list. In list you can alter the list. That is why it is called as mutable. Then fee list. Now if fee list, I am having only 3 types of fees for an admission. So this you should not be able to change. Okay, it is a fixed one. I don't want anyone to change. In that case, you can use just an ordinary bracket. Okay, ordinary. This is immutable. Changes are not allowed. Okay, if I'll just run and show you this one. You see, list. First is string. String I am printing. It is printing class string birthday party. Then mark list you see. First it is print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what I have done, I have inserted to the first index 44. So it got 0th index, first index, second, third, 4 and 5. Next you see. Next what is the value? Fee list 5500. Now let me see whether I can update something. Fee list dot, you see whether any insert or append is there? No, you cannot insert or you cannot append a tuple. Okay, that is the difference between list and a tuple. The other difference is list is in square bracket, tuple is in normal bracket. List is mutable. Mutable means changes are allowed. Immutable means changes are not allowed. Simple. List and dictionaries are mutable, rest all data types are immutable. Next we will move on to sets. Set is a collection of unordered list. You can have any number of items here, but it is in curly braces and you cannot have duplicate entry. Here you see one is I am just giving an ID list. One is repeated again, but it will take the input, but when you are printing, let me again repeat 4. But it will take only one value and it will be printed. Okay. Now you see in this one the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me run once again because I have added one. You see the set is having the values which is not repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Class set is having only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No duplicate entries, immutable, changes are not allowed. You will not have any item to change. You see ID list dot, if you see this one, you cannot update or you cannot, no, you cannot make any changes to this list. Next one, none type. In none type, if there is, it specify the absence of a value. So if you give none means no value is there. So none type none, because in a list all sometimes in the initial when you are initializing, there will be no value. Then later on in the sorting and searching all, I have used none in my video. You can see my playlist. In that I have used none because initially we are not giving any value. Later on we will be pushing values to the new list. So in that case, first if you want to specify the absence of a value, we can specify none data type. Next you have the last one, which is called dictionary. So list and dictionary only changes are allowed, that is why it is called as mutable. In dictionary, what you are doing, you are having a key item and you are having a value item which is in curly braces. So first one I am giving item ID, it is separated by a colon 1010. So this is the first key value pair, okay, key value pair, and this is the second key value pair, sorry. So this is the second key value pair, okay. Third one, this is the third key value pair. First what I am doing, a dictionary, you can, I am just printing the dictionary. So what it will come, first one item, just see this one alone. So it is printing the list. Next one, I want to update the dictionary. Item price from 550 I have updated to 990. So again I am printing this one. So it has come as 990, okay. Then what I want to delete. So for delete I can use just del. Del dictionary 1 in square bracket. We will use array in the previous statements or previous languages. So the dictionary name, and you can give square bracket and the key value. Before the colon it is called key, after the colon the value we are giving. Okay, you can specify any value. Here I am giving integer, here I am giving string, here you can give float numbers, any value you can give to the value, okay. For the key you can give the value of any data type. Then next we are giving dictionary 1 book author, I am giving Sumita Arora. So here what I am doing, I am adding a dictionary value. So I deleted item price. So in the third one you see, when you delete item ID and item name is there because you have deleted item price. Next what I am doing, I am adding a dictionary value. So this, for this key I am giving this value and I am printing and see. So what will happen, book author Sumita Arora is there. So this is how in a dictionary you can update, delete and add, okay. And dictionary you will be having curly braces. So same curly braces you will be using for set, but there will be no key value pair, okay. Curly braces only you will be using. So in list, tuples and dictionary, in list you will be using square brackets, in tuples you will be using normally this type of brackets, and in sets you will be using curly braces, and in dictionary you will be using curly braces. So what all data types you have seen today? We have seen number data type, integer, boolean, float and complex. Then we have seen sequence data type like string, list and tuples. List is a mutable changes are allowed. And you can see set also duplicate entries are not allowed, okay. But it will take the duplicate entry in the list, but when you are printing it will only print one value, not the duplicate ones. Then you have none data type where it will specify absence. Then dictionary, key value pair. In key value pair you can update, delete and add the dictionary. Again that is a mutable. So list and dictionaries are only the mutable data types, okay. In the next video we will be looking on to the operators. Thank you.